All right, folks, we are trying this again. Law of Sines, 8.6a. This is probably the fourth time that I've had to record this note. So law of sines. So for the law of sines, this is where we're going to work with triangles that are non-right. So the first thing you want to take a look and see when you're solving triangles, are they right? If they are not right, then you're going to go on and try something like this. Once you realize that we have non-right triangles here, you have to realize again with triangles, capital letters represent angles. Side opposite is lowercase letters. So capital A across from that lowercase a. Capital angle B as opposite lowercase side B. From there, we're going to use these proportions. So study this right here. And I know there's three of them there, but you're going to go the sine of the angle divided by the side and set that equal to another sine of an angle equal to a side to set that up. Even though there's three, you're only going to use two. This is the same concept here. First thing we want to do is find an angle and then what we call an included side, which means a side opposite that actually has a number. So there's an angle, so sine of 29. The side opposite of that is 8, so you set up that fraction. This is the other angle they give us. We can find the other, but we want to find p, so we're going to go the sine of 17 over side p. From here, we are going to cross multiply and solve, so p times the sine of 29 equals 8 times the sine of 17. From here, this is all calculator work, but let's make sure we know how to do these correctly. First of all, make sure your calculators are in degree mode. So I'm going to go 8 times the sine 17, and I'm going to hit equals. And that gives me a number of about 2.33. Realize we want to get the letter p by itself in this problem, so we're going to go sine. We're going to divide both sides by the sine of 29. So again, I'm not going to clear out that previous long decimal. I'm going to leave it as a long decimal. And I'm just going to go divided by the sine of 29, and I'm going to hit equals. From there, I output that the letter p in this case, or the side p, is about 4.8. About 4.8. This shows you exactly what I just did, and I would ask that you now try this one on your own. First things we're going to do is find an angle, the side opposite, so sine of 47 over the 16 equals the sine of 23 over, in this case, c. From here again, we're cross multiplying, so c times the sine of 47 equals 16 times the sine of 23. Again, doing our math here, I'm going to go 16, make sure we're degree mode, times the sine of 23, and I should have about 6.25. So from here, we are going to divide both sides by the sine of 47. So when I divide that decimal by the sine of 47, I output an answer that's about 8.5. So your answer should be D. D. Next one here. So again, same concept, no 90-degree angles. Now we want to find a side and an angle opposite. Well, you look at the only side they give you, you look at that angle and you go, there's no angle there. Well, hopefully we know that 180 minus these two angles is going to give us the third angle, which is that 73. So now we can do just like we did before. So sine of 73 over 6, and then we're trying to find x, so we have to find the angle opposite. Sine of 50 over x, and then we're going to want to cross multiply and solve. So x times the sine of 73 equals 6 times the sine of 50, and again, that's all calculator work, and we should be able to output an answer. So x is about 4.8. You're going to check to see if this works.